Hey guys, Jadamson1 here, and we're going to be playing some more Pokemon VGC Academy on Alpha Sapphire. We're going to do some mock battling today. This is something I do quite often when just to get some practice against an actual opponent. Today we'll be battling it off with, let's see, who will I take on? I don't want to battle anyone who is a legendary on their team at this time. Let's see here. I'll do some practice battles here. I guess I could do against Ravage Legends team, maybe. Yeah, let's do this. Because I already know what he leads with, and I can take advantage of that. Alright, gonna crank up the volume a bit. Oh, I may have just accidentally turned on the video. I need the mock battle. Whoops. I don't know why I do Ghost types, but it worked out apparently for this battle. Okay. Mock battle. In party. Yes, when do you want to start a mock battle? Alright, let's try this again. As you can see, he leads with his perfect EV Alakazam. That thing is monstrous. But of course, if you can get it, if you can hit it just right, it's very, very powerful. If you hit a move on it. But if you don't, if you're not fast enough or something, you're kind of done for. Because not both of those Pokemon are really fast. They outspeed me in both ways. As you can see, he goes to the Mega Evolution. That is his 1 Mega. Similar to me, as you can obviously tell, Blastoise down there is my Mega for now. And I honestly think I do prefer him to Slowbro. He may not be as much of a tank, but he's just, he can withstand better for some strange reason. Alright, Breloom's going to go for the Protect. That's going to screw up my plan on hitting him with the Hurricane from Dragonite here. He was one of my 2 females. Shockingly, I've used him on the team. We're going to go for the Dark Pulse and Blastoise, and that should do some tremendous damage and get the KO really quick on Alakazam. The last time I did a mock battle, Blastoise got KO'd almost immediately, which is not good for me. I'm going to go hardcore, go for the Hyper Beam on the Snorlax here, and Dragonite again going to try for that Hurricane on the Breloom. Drain Punch. Ooh, taking some massive damage there. The Dragonite is going to get the hit off and do some massive damage and KO the Breloom. So obviously if I battled them with this team in that same set, I would be doing much better. Of course, this is NPC controlled, not him controlled. So, and he's much smarter than this. You know, he did get that move. That character, the NPC, did get that move right, going straight for the Blastoise. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna go for the Outrage. It's probably gonna make me target Golem. No, it made me target Snorlax. And it gets the KO. Smackdown. He's going for Dragonite. He's got to. Alright, well, that get rid of Dragonite. Now, if I'm correct, he's only got a Salamence left. Maybe. I don't know. I'll go ahead and send out Cresselia, who's the other female I'm running right now. Okay, well that's slowing the attack. I got special attack on my side. So as you can see here, his moveset is stacked. We've got Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Water Pulse, and Hyper Beam. We're going to go for the Water Pulse on the Golem. And Cresselia, Rest, Calm Mind, Psychic, and Ice Beam. As you can probably tell, I'm going to go for the Ice Beam on the Salamence there. Salamence is going for Fly here. And so I'm going to miss on the Ice Beam, and now I'm going to hit the Golem with the Water Pulse. Okay, he's going to get down to the 1 HP. He's going to go for Bulldoze. It's not going to affect Cresselia to go Levitate, but it is going to do some damage to Blastoise. Again, we're going to go for the Water Pulse to try to get rid of him before he uses Explosion, because that Golem does have Explosion on its side. He goes for Blastoise and gets the KO, which is unfortunate because he was about to get that KO on Golem. And massive damage and a 1-hit KO on the Salamence. So maybe I probably would have fared against him a bit better if I had used this team in the first place. Not too bad, but it did some pretty gnarly damage. Alright, so we're down to 4. Thunderous, Aegislash, and Talonflame. I've got a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna have to use Aegislash. I may be wrong. I hope not. Spirits, I got it right. Of course, I could have used Thunderous for this as well because he has Crunch, but I am gonna go for my tanky Aegislash that can handle basically anything thrown at it. Now, Cresselia may be in a bit of trouble here. We're gonna try to go for a Psychic. I don't know if this will work at all. Alright, he's going for Cresselia. And KOs it as well. So obviously I'd be in a much better spot if I battled him the first time with this team. I'm going to go ahead and send out my second double advantage Pokemon, which is Thunderous here, which I refer to as the truck. I'll go ahead and try to get that Spirit in the Shadow Claw and the Crunch. So out of the way, he's going to get killed. Okay, Sucker Punch. This is a weird move not to talk to the Aegislash. So Thunderous lands first. But Aegislash maybe might finish him off. Again, really tough little Spirit Tomb there. Holy cow. He's apparently immune to Ghost and Dark type moves apparently here. I want to go a little more hardcore than least Thunder, because that's the move I want to use. You would have to face the Pokemon there. I mean, the Crunch. Focus weapon. That's really the only other option. And that finishes Spirit Tomb off. Alright, and we get the W there in the mock battle. Alright, let's see here. So now I'm going to show you guys around my new base, or gym if you will, and I'll also show off my full new team, and give you guys a bit better of a look. So you can see this is my chamber here at the top. I've locked off the jukebox so no one can change the music, or the proclamation is also blocked off as well, with what you would probably guess a Keckling doll. Level release is opened up. Got Pikachu and Blastoise sitting right up front. Substitute doll there, because that is a move I use with Aegislash to substitute. And then you got Candle here, a liquid candle. And then you got these pads. Basically, you'll be stuck on against the wall for 5 turns twice before getting forced back into a tent. With my cousin Makai standing right there, standby, and really ninja-y, which is why it's probably definitely the ninja character because he's right there. Come down there, seen Ravage Legend and Limbomb Gaming's secret-based guy things right there. Before you get there, alright, I'm gonna go back up now and show you my team. I might get a hold of myself in this. Okay, so we're gonna go into the team. Skip touchscreen. So here's Pokemon number 1 on my team. Blastoise is my new Mega. He's been EV trained in special attack, as you probably tell by the exceedingly high special attack stat. And its HP is apparently maxed out as well. No, I didn't notice I did that. But again, I'm taking advantage of that Mega Blastoise ability. Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Water Pulse, and Hyper Beam. Right, he has a modest nature, which also helps on special attack, but I believe it does lower the standard attack, which is why it's the lowest. It's the second lowest of the stats. Alright, so next is my Dragonite, which is the event Dragonite from GameStop. If you haven't got that, I'd recommend you do it quick, because I think today is the last day to do it. I haven't touched his moveset at all. Dragon Dance, Outrage, Hurricane, and Extreme Speed. Really stout moveset, because I've been getting hyper ranks on the battle tests in Mount Mauville with this guy. He's always on the team, despite all my other setups I run. I always run Dragonite. Alright, Cresselia, who is my main Psychic type now without Claydol. Even though Claydol is really good at tanking, but this guy apparently appears to do it much better. Don't know how. But it's got Rest, Ice Beam, Calm Mind, and Psychic. This is a really good setup for me because I use basically all of these. I have Rest there since I couldn't find a TM for Recover, which is probably what I was going to originally put on this guy. But the rest would do. Alright, moving on. Probably no Thunderous by now, hasn't been touched, but he has leveled up significantly over the start of the VGC Academy series. My Mega Slash and my Talon Flame, which finally hit level 100 just a few days ago. Proud of myself in that one. Alrighty. Alright. So now you've seen basically everything that's changed since the last VGC Academy episode. My gym, my team. I found out how to do mock battles and all that stuff. So that'll be it for this Adam Someone VGC Academy video. Like and subscribe for more action here. I'll be glad to see you guys again soon. Alright, goodbye.